Alright, let's go. This is part 10 of King Knight from Shovel Knight. That
King
I'm
of
playing on my
Cards.
Nintendo Switch in the year 2020
And how did you record it? Through
Elgato.
what
And I
type?
edited it
What-
through Final Cut Pro
What type of Elgato
on
was
my
it?
Mac, on my MacBook 20.
What type of Elgato was it?
Actually, what is it, a 60S?
Yeah, SD 60s.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the, this
Wait, you
world
actually get to
Joustus
go
house.
fight against a blob?
Yes. All the enemies, all the people that you fight in the Justice House are enemies. So, I guess it gives character to the enemies because you can't fight this fire slime because he's too hot. So you gotta cool. He says, you know, I can't hold the cards because they'll burn. So you gotta find a way to cool them off.
No.
Nice. Nice. Also, look at that fucking character. That's a very... Let's go. Fuck them. Fuck them all. This is how I win. And there's Mona. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
This was around the time where I started realizing, maybe I should have cut all the fucking card games out. So instead of being like 20 parts long, I think I chopped it in half by like 4 other parts. Which means there were 4 consecutive parts of nothing but card games. So yeah. Also, I believe I said this in an earlier part, but this chicken lady's pretty useful. She upgrades your suit, so these are all permanent upgrades and they can stack. Yeah, these are really cool. You get like a burning dash, you get a ground pound stomp. It's really good. Yeah, honestly, King Knight has some of the best shit. He has some of the best upgrades, the best weapons, the best armor suits. Like, they really went all out. And it's kind of a shame because he's just such a fucking asshole. But he has a lot of fun shit.
So would you say, out of all the modes, which one's your favorite?
Honestly, without the card games aside, this is a really fun game. Because the levels are more paced like Mario. So, it doesn't feel like the levels drag on too long. And if they do, it's usually your fault.
Hellfire's rage! Exodo flame!
Fuck them. And let's go. By the way, that was from the uncut version of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Cool. You saw
That
new...
4Kids did.
Did you see the movie that came out like a few years ago?
Was that when... What was that about?
Kaiba, the old original crew.
You guys ready for Hydro City? This pretty much fucking looks like the bubble from Sonic 2.
So Sonic 2 had a bubble?
Yeah, that's where Mania took it from.
Wait, when?
In Sonic 2 for the Game Gear...
Oh, I thought you meant Genesis.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
No. In the Game Gear version of Sonic 2, when you go to the water level, you can use the bubbles exactly the way you can in Hydro City Zone in Sonic Mania. So, Mania took it from there, and considering King Knight is pretty much a love letter to video games, just like Shovel Knight and Spectre Knight and Plague Knight, I think it's pretty obvious that this is the same thing.
Like, we know that Shovel Knight is based... The Shovel of Hope is more Mega Man, Castlevania. What would you consider Plague of Shadows to be?
Well, according to the cheat codes, Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
So Alucard mode.
Yeah, pretty much. Not to mention King Knight. This literally is Knuckles mode we're doing. That's what the cheat is called.
So Sonic
you
and
get
Mario.
Yeah, I mean, you literally get an armor upgrade that allows King Knight to run. So I would say King Knight is most likely a combination of Wario Land and Sonic, mixed with the level designs from Mario 3. Yeah, the game doesn't know you.
So you're better than how some gaming journalists took offense to Devil. No, there's one article about Destroy All Humans where a human NPC calls you, and I quote, a pussy, and someone's like, I can't play the game anymore because of it. I was like, okay.
Wait, what?
It was posted in James's Discord.
You think I pay attention to everything there? Wait, someone stopped playing Destroy All Humans remake because they were called a pussy in it?
Yeah.
Like, the game flat out called them a pussy?
Yes.
For what? Yeah.
Yeah, so a journalist like, no, I can't do it.
What?
Yeah, it's like...
It's a fucking video game.
Yeah, it's like... It was like... They said, oh, killing random people and causing destruction, that's fine. Being called a pussy, no. I was like, what?
What the fuck? I mean, remember back in the day, there were a lot of... Yay. There were a lot of video games that fucking antagonized you. Honestly, something that I didn't even know because I never played the old ones. Apparently, Animal Crossing was very mean. Apparently, the villagers in like the GameCube games were really mean to you and pretty much called you useless. But then, the more you played and the more you got to know them, they eventually warmed up to you. But in like New Leaf, Horizons, you know, they're just like, you know, oh, I'll die for you. You know, you can have my couch, have my wife.
So are you telling me that Tom
son?
Nook was the only one that was nice to you by default? And that's the one everyone hates?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, people... Yeah, y'all suck.
I mean, I still think Tom Nook is shifty, but, you know, I guess he's nice.
He gave you a house for free.
For free.
You don't have to pay him. You don't have to pay him immediately. He literally tells you, just take your time.
Just take your time, but I'll have you know, if you don't give me the money by this certain year, I'm gonna get Jimmy to break your fucking legs.
Upgrade.
Yeah, that's a suit I have on. You can't tell because I'm all red, but it's the same thing with Spectre Knight, where if I fall into a pit, the rats will save me. It's just the best option in the game. There's no reason to not do it. Because one thing that I've kind of realized... Well, yeah, the one thing I've kind of realized is that Shovel Knight has a lot of... Shovel Knight in general, all four... fuck me.
Wait. So this takes place after Spectre of Torment.
This takes place during Spectre of Torment.
But this guy's here, and at the end of the game, he becomes...
Yep. It's a little bit inconsistent. Actually, apparently, yeah, this takes place at the same time as Spectre of Torment, but it finishes before Spectre of Torment finishes. Because, spoiler warning, by the end of this game, there are apparently 3 knights that haven't been recruited yet, so... This technically takes place during and before. I don't know. This should have been a fucking sequel. This should have taken place after the events, but... Well, no, whatever. We have to make our fucking Star Wars comparisons. Even more blatant.
More like we have to. More like they have to fulfill their stretch goal promises. Because they
Well, I
did
mean,
it.
yeah, but no, they did. But did the stretch goal say that it was a prequel?
No.
Yeah, so they could have just made this.
I guess
a
they
sequel.
want. I guess they just. Yeah, because I wanted King Knight's campaign to be an epilogue. Like you had.
It makes sense.
Because you had like Plague of Shadows was a midquill. Oh. What's next? King of Shadows.
Spectre
Spectre
Torment.
of Torment was the prequel. This could have been the epilogue.
Epilogue, but it's not. I'd say that's the only downside to this. I mean, it's still a fun game. Just story-wise, you know, you could have made this an epilogue, and you could have at least made King Knight a likable character, but he's not. It's not really a problem per se, but you know, it's kind of like all the bad stuff that happens to him in the Shovel Knight. It's like, yeah, he kind of deserves everything that happens to him. Also, his blowhole was stuck by neon rainbow liquid. So he's technically not a fish then. He's a whale if he has a blowhole.
Shut up! Don't question it. I mean, he does look like
Yeah,
he
but-
does look like a whale though. Because
He looks like a
So
whale.
I was like, why is he called a trout?
Yeah, who has their first and last names being the... He's dead.
You'd
Yeah,
be surprised.
that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, may I introduce you to Senior, and his son, Senior, Junior?
Yeah. What is that, a fucking El Tigre reference?
No, Kim Possible.
Right.
Wait, what?
That was bullshit.